around. It's 12 minutes after 8 o'clock. We're delighted to have with us this morning David Tang, who is the director of the Firebird Alliance, the Arts Alliance, and Music at Sharon Presbyterian Church in South Charlotte. David, delighted to have you here today. Thank you so much. A wonderful show coming up. We're talking about Handel's Messiah, Part 1, and this is going to be an incredible performance. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, one of the neat things about this performance is that it's really kind of tiny. And when the piece was done for the very first time, there were less than 50 people on stage. And a lot of times when you see this thing today, you've got like 100 people.
Yes, thousands even.
Exactly. Yeah. And so this is more of what people would have heard in Handel's time. So it's really kind of authentic in that way.
Now, tell me a little bit first, though, the Firebird Arts Alliance that you created. Tell me what that is.
The Firebird Arts Alliance is this community-building organization that builds connections through the arts. And so one of our biggest projects is called Sing in Black and White, and we've got 12 choirs, 300 singers, half black, half white, ages 15 to 85, and we all sing and talk about what singing black is and singing white is, and we help people who grew up singing classical learn to sing gospel and vice versa, and it's a ton of fun.
All right, let's get back to Handel's Messiah here. We were talking just a moment ago. Why is it that people stand up during the chorus?
Well, the legend has it that in the Hallelujah chorus, the first time King George heard it, he stood up, and so everybody, when the king stands up, you all have to stand up.
Everybody has to stand up.
But scholarship today has determined that it may not have happened that way. And what people have to remember is that concerts in Handel's day were sort of like rock concerts today.
Yes, I guess they would have been.
And so people would clap in the middle, and they talk and whatnot. And what I think actually happened was that people got really into what was happening, and they stood up kind of the way you would in a rock concert, and you were sort of, yeah. And the closest thing I can think of is this gospel version of the Hallelujah chorus. And I brought a little clip. And,
we have a clip, I think, of the chorus. Yeah.
And it's the same kind of energy today that might inspire people to stand up. It has that sort of like wow factor, which I think is what led people to stand up.
All right. And I'm being told we do not have that clip, so I apologize for that. What do you want people to come away with when they see this?
Well, one of the more interesting things about this performance is that we're pairing it with some projections of fine art. And so there are paintings by Rembrandt and Botticelli, and so those add to the message of the piece. And we're only doing part 1 because it's the Christmas portion. So during this time, we're doing that portion. And it's a really special piece, and it's profound in many ways. And what's interesting is that we're using modern technology, projections, to help people sort of calm down and get into a state that they might have been in back in the day, and to really reflect on what the story is about and how Messiah works in a theological and musical way.
Oh, all right, here's the information. It's at Sharon Presbyterian Church this Saturday at 7:30. It is free. It is something that will really touch your heart and soul, I can guarantee you. David Tang, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Looking forward to it. And there's also going to be more information on our website, WBTV.com, and on SharonPCUSA.org.
And there's limited seating, so we encourage people to reserve tickets even though it's free, because we're actually running out of room.
All right, good idea.
Everybody from Charlotte, come on, because it's free.
All right, thanks, David. And we'll be back right after this. It's 60 minutes after 8 o'clock.